There's a leak leaking down on the top of my sleeping bag. You can see it dripping. But now it's turned into, hey, Neil got COVID. Like, I don't know how I have it. Well, my friends. Welcome back to another stealth camping adventure with Neil. That's me. This is the second time that I've gone stealth camping. The first time in this city that I'm in right now, which is Moncton, New Brunswick. The first video was in Fredericton, or just outside of Fredericton. This time we're in Moncton, okay? I'm on my way to PEI. It is Thursday night. Tomorrow is a vacation day, which is amazing. And I was gonna go visit my parents for the first time since like November. Haven't seen them, I didn't see them over Christmas, nothing, because of restrictions and whatnot. And the borders are just starting to open up here. So I figured, okay, well, let's go see them this weekend. I got Friday's a vacation day, and let's make a bit of a trip out of it. Let's leave Thursday night instead of Friday, and let's do some stealth camping in Moncton, overnight in the SUV, and try and have some fun. I really appreciate all the positive feedback on the first video. That was a ton of fun to make that, and I thank you guys so much for taking the time out of your day to watch that video if you did. And if you didn't yet, it's still there. You can go watch it. I'll allow it. But this is the second one, and if you're coming back for the second one, thank you so much. I really, really appreciate you. Here's the problem. There is a massive wind and rainstorm coming in like basically any hour now. It was a pretty windy drive here. It's roughly about an hour and 40 minutes away from Fredericton where I live. And it was very windy on the way here. And I must say that I'm a little nervous because gusts are supposed to get up into, high tropical storm winds, like in that range or whatever. So I'm not sure exactly what to expect, and I don't know where I'm going to stay yet. I don't know where I'm going to park and stealth camp. So I don't even know what I'm going to name this video. Stealth camping in whatever. Currently, I'm in the Bass Pro Shops parking lot. This is where I was kind of thinking about doing it, but there's a lot of light here and not a lot of cars, and it's very open. So if it does get really, really windy, plus the rain, I'm not really sure if this is the best spot. So I might drive around a little bit and try and find a different place. But I see a hotel just across the road. It's I don't even know what it's called. But I think maybe some stealth camping in a hotel parking lot. I think I'll fit in there, and I don't think a lot of people are going to be out checking vehicles and license plates during the big storm tonight. So I kind of hope it gets really windy in a way to film it, so I have some good footage. But at the same time, I don't want my vehicle to be damaged by blowing garbage cans or whatever, obviously. So either way, we're going to have some fun. Challenge accepted. Thank you for joining me. Now it's time to get some food. I have not eaten today. Today was a crazy busy day at work. So we're going to get some food. I got some snacks already, but we're going to get some actual food. Not sure where I'm going to eat yet, but I might share some of that with you here in a minute. But let's get back in the vehicle here. Let's start it up. Let's do some exploring. Okay, so I think I've narrowed it down to one option. I think I really only have one option. There might be a couple, but right now, 100% guaranteed, McDonald's is the one option that I know I can do. I don't love McDonald's, but in a sticky situation like this, I don't mind doing it. The problem is, it's 10 p.m. But here where I live, basically no place stays open 24/7, and if they do close, it's usually before 10 p.m. It's very rare that a place will stay open past 10 p.m. So my options are limited. I'm going to look around. I prefer not to get McDonald's, but if I have to, not a big deal, like I said. So we're going to head there, actually, and see what's up. And once I get to the parking lot, I might take a look at my phone and see what else is available around this area, because we're actually pretty close to a lot of places to eat. Okay, so here's the deal. I decided to go to McDonald's for one specific reason. There were other options, but the reason I wanted to go here is because I think the majority of people watching have a McDonald's near them, in their country, in their state, province, whatever, or they've tried it in the past. So it would be interesting for someone not from Canada to see what Canadian McDonald's looks like. So I got a kind of a variety of items, just a couple, and I'm going to show them to you on camera. Thought that would be cool. And it's a good thing we left that Bass Pro Shops parking lot, because just as I was leaving, a security guard van pulled through, and they monitor the parking lot. So it might be very difficult to stealth camp in Moncton if you're not staying at my hopefully idea, the hotel parking lot. That might also be an issue as well. Might be a challenge, but I'm up for it. Let's see what happens. Boom! Fast forward cut to the back of the SUV. Don't worry, I'm going to get you all caught up. I had to do this super quick for a couple of reasons. But in the last 30 minutes since we last spoke, since the last clip that I filmed, I have seen so much. I saw a fight outside McDonald's. I saw an accident, which I think I got on dash cam, and I also walked up after it to see if the girl was okay. So I got some footage on my phone. Maybe I'll play that over me talking now, but I was pulling out of the Irving because I needed something to drink. I didn't get anything at McDonald's, so I went into the Irving, got something to drink, was pulling back out onto the road, and I heard it before I saw it. I heard it, boom, two cars hit each other head on, or almost head on. And then I saw one car slide right into the pole. I think that's the part I have on dash cam. I'm not exactly sure. I'll have to check when I go home. But that, yeah. And then I got to this hotel place, and so this hotel is next to the mall in Moncton here. It's kind of across the highway a little bit, so I had to kind of go around and get to it. But I think this is a good spot. I'm going to show you the exterior. I'm going to show you where I'm at, obviously. I'm going to show you what I didn't show you last time, which was with a bunch of lights on inside, but the view from outside. How much light is getting out? What can people see in potentially? So I apologize I did not show that in the first video. You're going to see that here. But I haven't even ate my McDonald's yet, because I've been just trying to get everything set up. When I got here, there were a couple of questionable folk walking around, so I started to film something and setting up in a different part of this parking lot. But then I thought, yeah, it's a little awkward, and they're kind of looking at me a little bit, so I'm gonna move. So I'm at the other side now, actually, and I just said, you know what, I'm just gonna set everything up. I got all the stuff on the windows already. I'm not sure if I can show you quickly. So I got everything on the windows. We're all secure here. I've changed up the way that I've done things, okay? I've made some improvements, and I've made some sacrifices. I'll walk you through those as well. But we gotta get into the McDonald's, okay? We gotta do it. I didn't want Pepsi or water or anything from McDonald's. So I've been on a bit of a Fresca kick lately. I'm not sure if you've ever had that. I had never had it until maybe 3-4 weeks ago. It's sugar-free. I'm sure it's still not good for you, obviously, but it's grapefruit flavored, I believe. It tastes amazing, and I love it. So I got the deal, which was 2 for $4.44. I don't think that's really that much of a deal. Everything's kind of a mess here right now. I got the iPad for some watching later. And then I didn't get any snacks because I already had some. Where's my bag of McDonald's? Oh, it's right here. Okay, so what I did get at McDonald's is some nuggets. Okay, that's a go-to. Let's zoom in here a little bit. I'm gonna hold these nuggets up. So this is what the container in Canada looks like currently, I guess. You can get them in 6, 10, and 20. I don't think they come in any other sizes other than that, unless it's a Happy Meal that has got like 3 or something. So 10 nuggets here. Boom. Let's inspect. That is what a Canadian chicken McNugget looks like. Well, at least one of them. They all come in predetermined shapes and sizes. Now, I can hear things outside of this vehicle. I don't know if that's the wind or actual people. I really want a security camera of some kind, just to kind of like peek out. I'm not sure if that's even possible or not, because I don't have internal power here. I'd have to turn the vehicle on. I don't have one of those battery bank or battery power station things. So that's what a nugget looks like in McDonald's. I think they have different meat, or different, maybe in general, in the United States. So I don't remember what they taste like, though. It's been too long. What else did I get? Where's that bag? Okay, then I got a junior chicken. Now, I'm extremely weird, okay? I'm a very strange person. I like my stuff plain. Like, if I get a burger, ketchup, mustard, cheese, at most, nothing else. But when I get a chicken burger, I actually like nothing on it. This is a junior chicken. But this is good in a way, because you get to see what the actual chicken looks like. There's nothing on this. It's a junior chicken. Is completely plain, nothing. Junior chickens here have a little bit of a spice. We also have the McChicken that has no spice. It's a little bit bigger, different bun. This one's got no sesame seeds. It's just a regular old bun. I prefer this bun, but I prefer the McChicken chicken. But this is good too. So we're gonna wrap that up. I have not eaten today. I am starving. This is the first thing I've eaten all day, or will eat. And the other thing I only got one more thing, is a McDouble. I don't know if they have a McDouble in the United States. Maybe they call it something different. But here, it is called a McDouble. And I just got ketchup and cheese on it, and mustard. Now, I did say extra mustard because I love my mustard. I can't actually see. Yeah, that's a pretty poor job of extra mustard. Maybe there's some on the bottom, but that's what some items from McDonald's look like. And I have to talk about Reese's Peanut Butter Cup, or Reese's Peanut Butter Cup. So, okay, so in the last video, I 100% made a mistake about this. You know, Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. Here in Canada, we don't have Reese's. Well, we didn't. We had Reese. And when I bought them, and I showed them on camera, in my mind, I know that they're different than the United States. So whatever we have, the United States has the opposite of. And I said this, I was like, yeah, we say Reese's here. We don't. This is the American version. I just didn't clue in. I just assumed whatever this is, it's the opposite in the United States. This is the American version. So I've done some research after that last video. Depending on the store, depending on the supplier, they get different ones. So typical Canadian peanut butter cups are actually Reese, not Reese's. So there you go. I made a mistake. It is corrected. I don't know what's going on in Canada, but every place I checked, other than Walmart, Walmart had the Reese. Everywhere else had Reese's. I don't know if there's a bit of a change going on. I don't know what's going on, but yeah, there you go. That has been determined. Okay, so for snacks, these are not all for tonight. They're actually for the entire weekend in PEI. The best Pringles flavor is pizza. I will die on that hill. Kit Kat, can't go wrong with a Kit Kat. Very safe bet. Here's something I've been starting to get into recently. Good old-fashioned Maltesers. I don't know why, but I'm into them. And then we got a little bag of Chips Ahoy cookies. I won't even eat 10% of all the stuff. I like variety and I like to be prepared, so I just bring a bunch of stuff and then have a little bit. Now this also says Reese's, which is interesting, but it's Reese's Pieces with milk chocolate. So those are pretty good. What else have I got in here? Okay, now this piece is the ultimate piece. Coffee Crisp eggs. Yo, it doesn't get any better than Coffee Crisp eggs. Okay, I'm gonna eat this McDonald's. I'm gonna settle down a little bit here. Then I'm gonna show you around some of the upgrades that I've made, some of the new things that I've introduced into the stealth. Oh, I hear sirens. Into the stealth SUV setup, and I'm gonna show you the outside as well. So bear with me. We'll get her done. All right, food in the belly, time to test the light. I've got lots of light on here, actually like way too much light, but on purpose because we're gonna go outside and we're gonna see what we can see from the outside. I don't know if there's anyone out there because I'm right by the back door of the hotel. Lots of people come out and smoke. There could be 5 people out there. I don't know. So this could be super awkward. I'm gonna unlock the door, try and do this in one shot, take it with me the entire way without any cuts. Fingers crossed. Vehicle unlocked. Still gotta put my shoes on too. That's the challenge. I don't see anyone. Here we go. Okay, new problem. I have to go pee. I gotta go find somewhere to pee. Super awkward. Okay, so analysis is pretty good actually. There's only the green thing hanging in the back like there was before. I'll show you that here in a second. A little bit of light leakage on this side, which is the left side of the vehicle if you're facing the front. Not much of any light leakage on this side at all. Obviously there's going to be some on the front because I don't have anything right here. You can probably see the security light, that red thing blinking in the background there. Now this thing I just have draped up on top here between the two seats. I think that's okay, because if I'm down low sleeping, there's no way that anyone can peek in there and see me from that angle. So I'm actually okay with that, and not a lot of light is getting up into the front. So I'm good with that. The back is the slight issue because it doesn't completely cover all the back window. I'm going to turn you around. It might be a little bit dark, but we'll see what happens here. Bear with me. So there you go. That's kind of my view. Let me get some more light on the situation. So there's just that gardening tarp that's kind of hanging off the antenna outside and draped over the back window, and I used that last time, but I had things in the background as well. The things in the background were useless, so I just went with the tarp this time and allowing a little bit of light leakage. There's nothing coming in that one, nothing coming in that one. That one's questionable, and then this one's a little bit better, but not too bad. And then in the front, I'll show you my changes in the front. Pretty happy about my changes in the front, actually. Let me turn you around, put you back here. All right, I gotta turn around for this one. Get some light on the situation. Okay, so I forgot my pillow. So this is the pillow that I was using before in between the two seats down there. So we have to use this tonight, which is not good. This is the black thing that I have draped over the two front seats. But if I just move it out of the way here for a second, actually that I've completely destroyed it. So whatever, I'll fix that. I've got this dog thing. You put this in the back of your SUV on the back seats, and it's got like little pockets and stuff and whatnot, and I've draped that across here, and then I have it you know, like underneath the entire mattress all the way down. So the weight of me and whatever's here, and then this being hooked up here on here, it does not allow for anything to push down in between the two seats here. So that is awesome. I don't have to stuff that with anything. Just the engineering of whatever this is works great. Now, on to what this is. This is what I slept on last time. However, underneath of it, right here, is a air mattress that is specifically made to go in the back of SUVs, but you only blow up one side at a time, and it's a 60-40 split. So if I need a little bit more space for myself, then I can use a 60. If I'm a little, a little bit thinner or something, I can use the 40. Or if I've got two people in here, we could use both. But I only have one side blown up right now, so that's the side I got blown up. That side, there's nothing. I've just got a bunch of random stuff that I have with me for the weekend. And then I put this one back on here. So I've got double double air underneath and here. It's extremely comfortable, way more comfortable than last time. The length is still an issue because I'm not going to be able to get flat out like I wanted to, but I got the sleeping bag down there. I've got one extra blankets. It is February, what, 17th, 18th? It's in the middle of the winter in Canada, and temperature, not an issue. It is plus 10 outside, plus 9 outside, and it is, look at this, it's plus 15.2, I think that says. 16, it's 16. That's really hard to see actually. I'm not sure if you can see that. It's 16, and that's in Celsius, so in Fahrenheit, that's times 2 is 32, plus 15 I think is the math, so that's like in the, I don't know math, like in the 50s or something like that, or maybe more, I don't know. It's very comfortable. Humidity is the problem. It is raining outside, just like it was last time actually. So that's going to be a little bit of an issue, but I'm not too worried about it. The problem with tonight is it's actually not windy. I mentioned it was going to be windy. It's not windy yet, but there's a flash freeze warning on tonight, and I have to go from Moncton to Prince Edward Island, and I'm a little bit worried about the black ice and stuff in the morning. Apparently that's supposed to happen around 1 a.m. It is currently, let me see, it's currently 11:23 p.m. 11:24. So I'm gonna tidy up here a little bit. I'm gonna get the bed sorted. We're gonna watch some Netflix on the iPad. I might have a snack, but probably not. I'm pretty full from the McDonald's. Have some Fresca, and then I'm actually gonna continue this video tomorrow morning and show you a little bit more of the setup, probably in the light where you can see more, and then tell you how it was. If it gets windy, obviously you'll hear from me in the middle of the night, and then yeah, continue to document the trip all the way to PEI, We're going to be filming a bunch of videos with Dad, aka the GOAT, aka Brent. I'm gonna have some fun there, and maybe we'll chat about what he thinks of the stealth camping videos, and I'll include that at the end of this one. But this is way better than the first time I've done this. Unfortunately, because I'm going to PEI, I've got a bunch of stuff for my parents here. A big box, a giant tote. So there's more stuff in here than what there usually would be, or what I would like. But it's still not bad at all. Super comfy in here. Temperature is perfect. Lots of padding down here. It's going to be a great night. I was a little nervous the first night because there was cops roaming the parking lots and stuff. I feel okay about the location. It's a bit sketch, but I feel okay. It's super comfortable in here. This is a good night. This is going to be fun. If you're thinking about doing some stealth camping, I highly recommend it. You don't need to film it. You don't need to put it anywhere like I do. I don't even know why I do it. Even if there wasn't a camera here, I would still do it because I like the challenge. And it's fun. So I encourage anyone who's got that little bit of an itch, go for it. Scratch the itch and see if you can do it. It doesn't matter if you're in a 3-seater car or whatever. Just, get her done and have some fun. So I'm gonna shut her down here and get some sleep if I can. So I'll talk to you guys either in the middle of the night if things go sour, or in the morning when I wake up. Talk to you soon. Good morning. That was an interesting night. We've had a couple of issues crop up here. Issue number one, there's a leak. It is so rainy and so windy that I have the back kind of draped tarp that's coming in through the back that's hanging from the outside and then closed in. That is leaking all the way through. I'm going to turn this around to show you. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see. Bear with me here. That is all leaking down on the top of my sleeping bag. You can see it dripping. So that's an issue. Issue number two, don't know if you can hear that. That's sirens in the background. It's super, super windy. I don't know if you can hear that either. The whole SUV is rocking. It is 6:47 a.m. or 6:48 a.m., whatever it is. And the city has come alive. So I'm right by the highway here, so I did wake up from my alarm, but the traffic did wake me up before that as well. The sun is not out yet. We're gonna open up some windows here and see what's going on. But I wish it was sunlight so I could kind of film a little bit more. But we're gonna fix this water situation because it's getting pretty dank in here, and we can't have that. So we're gonna clean up. We're gonna wrap up. Also, this was leading to an extremely uncomfortable sleep. So I was like, nope, I'm done with this, and I just slept on the air mattress. Amazing decision, best decision of this entire trip, and I probably won't use this anymore. I think it's the perforations. It was just too hard and too uneven, so I'm done with that. But yeah, it was an okay night. I actually slept okay, but heavy rain, lots of wind, and let's get going on our trip. I'm going to show you a little bit of the Confederation Bridge when I cross it, because I think that's pretty cool. It's the longest covered bridge, or not covered bridge, it's the longest bridge over frozen water in the entire world. It takes like 10 minutes to get across. It's a super long bridge just in general. So I'll show you a little bit of that if I can. And yeah, we'll chat throughout the day, and I'll show you PEI as well when we get there. All right, let's see what's outside in the world. Gotta turn off these lights. Also, my fan died. That sucked. Also, another problem, I really have to pee. Oh man, it's nuts out. It is definitely storming outside. We gotta fix up this whole setup here so we can get going. Okay, I'll show you some outside. You're gonna get wet. Okay, I don't want the camera getting too wet, so that's all you get. We gotta get that back situated. Oh, it is wet. It is windy. Lots of condensation on the windows in here, so I gotta crank up this HVAC system and get going. Alrighty, so we've done some driving and we're basically between Moncton and Prince Edward Island, which is our destination. We're in a little spot, it's essentially Port Elgin is what it's called. I'm at the classic roundabout, the famous roundabout here. And I'm just at a gas station at the Shell. I'm not sure if you can see it back there. We just got gas. So from Fredericton, New Brunswick till Port Elgin, New Brunswick, which is roughly under a 3-hour drive, maybe like 2 hours and 40 minutes-ish, something around there. It cost me $40 in gas. So just so you know what Canadian gas prices are like. Currently it's $1.55 per liter. I have no idea what that is in gallons, but that's what we did for fuel. Now I've got to go leave a urine deposit here. I have to pee quite badly actually. So we're gonna go in there. I got everything kind of wrapped up in the back there so I can see out the back window and whatnot. So we're gonna go in there and leave that deposit and then head on to the bridge. I may stop just before the bridge because there's a little like rest area there, so I may stop there depending on what's going on. Right now it's gusting up into the 80s in the kilometers an hour, which I believe is tropical windstorms with tropical windstorm speeds right near the bridge. Currently there's no restrictions, which is surprising, but there may be a lineup of trucks. Maybe they don't want to go across, I'm not sure. So we'll see. But the next footage that you see will probably be me going across the Confederation Bridge, and then once I get across it, I gotta wait in line for the COVID test, and that is an experience in itself, because the last time I did that, which was early November, I sat in that line for 50 minutes, and it was brutal, absolutely brutal. So I am not looking forward to that. I'll try and film some of it if I can, but we'll see. Okay, so there have been some unfortunate developments. So I did the rapid test at the bridge, and Buddy was real rude, by the way, not cool. And they called me 30 minutes later, and it was positive. But I'm calling BS on that test. I don't trust those rapid tests, so even if I do have COVID, I mean, I'll deal with it, obviously, but I want to make sure. So I'm in line right now in Charlottetown to get a PCR test, which is a more concrete test, and I think here it takes roughly an hour or two to get results. So I've not gone to my parents, obviously. I came straight here. It's super windy, it's raining, and once I get this test done, I'm gonna go wait in the parking lot for a couple of hours till I get the call. And if it's negative, I'll go to my parents. If it's positive, then I will drive all the way back to Fredericton today, which is unfortunate because of the flash freeze that is supposed to take place. So I don't know if I'm gonna get all the way back home today. I don't know if I'm gonna not have to go home today. Maybe I'll have to stay in Moncton again for another stealth camping thing. It's gonna depend on a lot of things. Today is a bad day, but it might turn into a good day soon. I don't know. I'll keep you guys updated. Welcome back to Neil's life of drama. So I waited in that damn line for an hour to get that PCR test, and then I got into the garage, and she's like, hey, what's your info and stuff? And I told her, I said, I tested positive on a rapid test at the bridge. She said, oh, I can't test you then. I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, well, we do rapid tests here. We just switched from PCR to rapid tests. We don't do them anymore. So I can't test you. I can't test you for 90 days. So I was like, you tell me that I waited in that line for 55 minutes to not get tested? She's like, I'm so sorry, but yes. Anything at the bridge, is concrete. So anyways, I specifically not hung out with people and basically isolated for the past 2 weeks because I knew I was coming this weekend. Like, I don't know how I have it. But anyway, I am literally in the driveway at my parents' place. I drove 4 hours collectively over the past, half a day to get here. All the way here, I did drop off some stuff to the garage, and they're going to sanitize it and stuff in a couple of days and bring it in. But I'm all the way here. I literally parked in the driveway, waved at them from the front, and they were in the door. Said, exchanged some words, and they gave me some stuff. I put in the back some Christmas presents because I didn't get to see them over Christmas. So this stealth camping adventure video to PEI was really supposed to be stealth camping, related primarily. And then I was just kind of going to end it here on PEI, maybe film a couple of clips. But now it's turned into, hey, Neil got COVID, and yeah, now I have to drive literally all the way back to Fredericton. Now, technically, I could do some more stealth camping tonight in PEI. I just have to isolate. I can drive back today. But technically, I could do some more stealth camping, for the rest of the weekend. Maybe some here, back in Moncton, whatever. But the problem is that currently it's plus 11, but there's a flash freeze. It's going down to like minus 11 within like 4 hours. Like, it's just a huge drop, and it's rained so much there's a flash freeze that's going to happen. It's going to be extremely dangerous to drive, like really, really dangerous. And I have all seasons, not winter tires. I know. I'm sorry. So I have to drive back to Fredericton, and I need to book it before it starts to freeze, which is going to be in about 4 hours. And it's a 4-hour drive, so I should just get home as it's starting to freeze. So I got to leave now. I can't stop anywhere, really. And I got to pay for the bridge, $50 to leave the province that I was just on for, what, an hour and a half? Cool. Awesome. So I'm going to probably not film anything until I get home, and then maybe give you guys an update. And obviously I'll keep you guys updated on any COVID symptoms or whatever. But currently I feel nothing. And yeah, let's book it home. Well, I'm back home, and today, this trip, whatever this video is, did not go like I planned. I booked it home. Didn't speed a lot, just a little bit over. Home now, feel totally fine, but I'm sleepy, very tired. I haven't even gone upstairs yet. Just walked in the door, dropped my bags. Cats going crazy. They don't know what's going on. Why are you home so soon? They say. Right, Beasley? Come here. He's in the treat bag. Beasley, what are you saying? Let me guess. You slept all day, and now you're hyper. Huh? Is that what's going on? Yeah, that's definitely what's going on. Huh, say hi to the people. Say hi to the people. You could be famous. Huh? Oh, you see the mic. Yeah, I don't think so. Casey, would you leave the bag of treats alone? I gotcha, but you're too strong. Come on, Pickle. Come on, buddy. Come say hi. Oh, Pickle, you hate being held. Oh my god. It's the worst thing ever. I hate being held. I hate love. Beasley, give it up, buddy. Alright, we'll wrap it up there, guys. I guess technically I did stealth camp. Bit of a failed adventure, though. But I appreciate you guys. Beasley, go on, would ya? I appreciate you guys joining me for the video. I'm going to unpack now. I'm going to unwind and figure out my life over the next couple of days. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you. Stealth camping video number 3. Hopefully coming, who knows? I don't know. Could be any time. Could be in a week, could be in a month. I'm not exactly sure. It's going to depend on weather. It's going to depend on a bunch of stuff. So hopefully soon, and hopefully at a different location, obviously. But yeah, thanks for watching. I appreciate you. If you want to hit the subscribe button if you're new, that would be cool. If you did like this video, please hit the like button. And I'll talk to you guys next time, and hopefully it's a little more successful. Adios.